So for the design project with the tricolor LED, I decided to make an electronic game of rock, paper, scissors. So I'll show you a little bit of the internal so we can get an idea of what's going on here. Basically, we have the Arduino hooked up with the battery. We have the little speaker that came with our kit, as well as the tricolor LED that's mounted on this side with the toggle push button switch. And then I actually added 6 more toggle push button switches in here. So basically the idea is you have 2 teams playing rock, paper, scissors against each other. Each has one side. You have the red side, and then the side with the black buttons, which will actually represent the green team, because the tricolor LED is red, green, and blue. So it's sort of just loosely held in here. It's a rough prototype, but let me turn it on and show you how it works. So when you turn the game on, or when the game is not in sort of play mode, the LED will actually be acting as a scoreboard. So when it's blue, it means that both teams are totally tied. So at the beginning of the game, neither team has any wins, so the game is tied. When you press this button, that enters you into play mode. So that's sort of like telling, the Arduino that you want to start playing. It'll then play the sound. 3 short notes and a longer note, sort of like rock, paper, scissors, shoot, with an elongated shoot, the way people might say it if they're playing in real life. So if I hit this button on top, it's going to enter me into gameplay mode. We'll do that. We can hear the tone there. The light will go off, indicating that it's ready for us to play. So the scoreboard is no longer active. And then both players can press the buttons. Typically they would do it at the same time, but I'm just going to show you on each side so you can have a better idea of how it works. So we have rock, paper, scissors here. So I'm going to press rock on the red side, rock, and then we'll flip it around, and again we're going to have rock, paper, scissors. So I'm going to actually press rock on the black side as well, and we can see that that's going to generate a tie. So it's still tied. We'll press the button again, start a new round, and we're on the black side here. I'm going to press scissors, and then I'll go to the red side and press scissors. We can see that that shows a tie as well. And obviously we're still tied on the scoreboard. We'll do one more. So we already did, well, I called the middle one scissors. It's really paper, but so we'll do the third button, which represents scissors now. And so we'll do that on each side. So scissors, and then over here, scissors, and we can see that we're still tied. So now we'll show you a game where one team wins. So I'm going to go ahead and press rock on the green side with the black buttons here, and then on the red side I'm going to press paper, which is the middle button here. We can see that the red team wins when that happens. And now we can see that the red light is illuminated there, and that's a little bit hard to see, so let me put something over it here so that you can see the color a little bit better. And then, so that shows, now it's pretty dimly illuminated, especially compared to the brightness that happens when you win, and we can show that again with the lights off to just get a better idea. So I'm going to have the red team win again, just so that we have an idea of how bright it blinks at full intensity versus, winning. We had a couple games in a row where they were tied, and so that's going to decrease the brightness when the red is winning. So I'm going to do paper again on the red, and then I did rock on the red, and I'm going to do scissors on the green side. Red is flashing with full intensity, and then it dims to a dimmer intensity to show that red is winning, but that red is at this point only won 2 out of 5 games. So if red had won all 5 of 5, it would be at full intensity, and we can show that. I can go on the bottom. I can reset this Arduino with the reset button. It'll go back to blue, and then I will hit the play button here. It'll make the noise. Now I'm going to have green win this time, just so we can see the green in action. So I'm pressing rock on the green, and I'm going to press scissors on the red, Nope, sorry, I was backwards on that, so let's try that one more time. I'm going to press rock on the green, so that's going to be this button here. And then I'm going to press scissors on the red, which is the far one to the right. So the green team wins. So we can see the intensity there, and now I'm going to do that again to show that the intensity will actually increase. So we're going to do rock and scissors, and so that's full intensity there. And then less intensity, which is because now the green has won 2 of 3 matches. So if you won full, you'd be at 255. If you win less than that, it sort of takes the ratio, and we can see that in the code. So that's pretty much it. We've got the speaker, we've got the gameplay button, which lets the players say when they want to start. We've got the LED, which indicates the winner of each round, as well as helps to keep score. And then the 3 push buttons on each side. And so you press the button. The tone sounds. Each player can enter in their code. The LED will flash to indicate who won or the result, so it could be a tie. And then at the end, sort of the outcome of the game. All the aggregate games, whether the teams are tied, whether the green team is winning, or whether the red team is winning, with the intensity saying, sort of by how much they're winning in proportion to the number of games played. So that's it. Thanks for watching.